Yo! Okay, so do the mandatory stream test. Yep, you can. Yeah, you can hear me through the. You can hear me through the mic. Oh my god. Okay, so, I know the title's a little confusing, but the reason why I have it like that is because I think. Okay, I don't think we have the culprit yet, but at the same time, part of me is like we have to get, like, after this case, we have to get the answer after this. There's like no way. Also, I have three water bottles right now. 2 of them are full and one of them has half of it. I need all the water bottles I can get because I'm gonna sound like a dying, the judge is gonna die again. I'm gonna die voicing the judge. Also, hello for those who have joined. Hello. Yeah, let's witness this apparently. Okay, what does it say? October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Why are we always in number 1? Is that our headquarters? Oh no. I did a sad voice. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. It's not like, all the evidence pins against you. Really, it's nothing. I believe in you. Phoenix doesn't. Right, Mia? Wait, she's still Mia? What? Uh-oh. She looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. You don't need to bring up the fact you're dead! This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yeah, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. Well, if I fuck up like I've been doing for the past few times, yeah. Definitely won't be easy. Okay. Yep, 10 a.m., courtroom number 4. Oh, no, not the... Okay. Court is now in session for the trial, Mr. Willpower. What the fuck? Okay, that one hurt a lot more. I put a little bit more emphasis in that one. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor! Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be the producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. I thought we're... No! No, Salmonella! Or that director. Yeah, I don't like that character. No, I don't like this character at all. And I have to do the voice again? Ew! Anyway. Will the witness state his name and profession?
How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai noob.
What the hell?
Salmonella. I'm a director. Television.
Where are you? At Global Studios on the day of the murder. I'm dying.
Yes, Your Honor.
These two voices are like in 2 different like parts of my voice box that are hard to reach. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trial on that day, trailer, not trial, someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Day of the murder. Okay.
I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a little more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it.
Okay. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 10:30. Nope, 10:30. Nope, 2:30. Sorry, I read that wrong. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time? Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
Certainly.
Okay. I was at the studios from... Okay, wait, hold on. What do I have? Okay, time of death. Photo, guide map, murder weapon, bottle. 2:15 to 4. Okay. During the morning, I was doing action scene run through. Just see if it'll, like, say anything about a broken ankle. In the employee area?
That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate.
Was anyone else at the run through?
Oh yeah, the security lady was there watching the whole thing, lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it.
She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else?
No, just us 4.
Took a lot more time than I thought. How long did it take, though? Hello, Bubbles. Welcome back. Why did it take so long?
I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through.
See, yeah, they brought it up again. Right, that's the limp.
Which of course led me me missing my lunch.
RF rolling on the floor, starving? Yeah, I've never heard of that. Everyone else ate lunch in the employee area? There is... Okay, so we don't actually have anything against this, but there's other plates beforehand by the trailer, so... What exactly do they have for lunch?
T-bone steak. The assistant cooks some up.
Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. Oh, okay. But at a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. You didn't say the start time. Hold on. Say the start time of this? So in the end, you didn't get to eat.
Yeah, no steak at least. Can't you believe it?
It must have been tough. Phoenix? Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Contradictory? What? I don't know, but now that they're bringing it up, yeah, like, you're not telling me the time. There's something bothering me. Mr. Manila, just now you said steak at least. Oh, they're going down this route. Never mind. Steak at least. So it's something other than steak.
Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to starve off starvation.
I see. Is that all? I'm sure I was onto something there. Do I have to press again and... Hold on. I might have to press him again a little bit differently. She looks pissed off. Okay, what if it's contradictory? Seems odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila.
Which one?
When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates. The same kind of plates are the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Oh yeah, there wasn't any, bones there.
Good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. I did eat after all.
T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all the trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later.
Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspect as much. Phoenix! So when exactly did you eat?
We took an hour. We took one break during that meeting.
Not an hour break, sorry.
I wolfed it down then.
A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. Yeah, because he said the meeting went until 4. Entirely. I'll press on that one a bit more. Me here? What were you discussing?
A Steel Samurai story in our budget. Get this. The sponsors turned to me and say, Mr. Manila, these scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it?
Actually, I kind of can. I definitely can. He can kind of believe it, but yeah. Ugh. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting. You sure about that? You didn't take a single break.
Well, yeah, not one.
Is he sweating so much? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. I pressed before, yeah. You do have an idea. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oh, I'm glad it makes your day. Oh my god. Well? Mr. Manila, what's this all about?
Well, I guess we did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call a witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. The break.
Yeah,
What?
FWIW, we took a break. RFL, I don't fucking know. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1, LOL. It's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me.
So, I remember something from the last time that I was playing this, and it said something about, that what's it called? That there's a blockage from 2:15, and it wasn't moved, I think, until 4. If they took their break a bit earlier, they could have left Studio 2 and did the murder. I mean, that was said beforehand, but what if the break was, before that? And people are keeping, yes, the crane thing. Yeah, I think that was after. But, I mean, I'm not too sure. They used a previous backdrop or whatever, but it rubs me the wrong way. Because it's I have a feeling that it's definitely someone in that trailer. Because everyone's being so hush-hush about it, too. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Judge, you're a dumbass. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. I'm gonna press. I am definitely pressing. There's not much to press, but I don't understand that. Okay, hold on. I'll just press this part. This part annoys me the most. What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eat my T-bone steak, what else?
There were 2 plates on that table.
Oh, right. The other one was Divasquez's plate.
Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, it's quite a feat. Okay, to commit a murder, definitely enough time. Why is that? Just if you ask me. I'm sorry. To say you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast. Phoenix!
replacing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even I have to take my time eating that kind of food.
Phoenix, you're being mean! No! That is not where I was going with that! I was just pressing everything! Well, Phoenix, this phone was too short to ring any kind of useful information out of. Yeah, that's the point. All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time. Oh, great. Is that all? Oh, to prove that he was able to. Oh? What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:40. Sorry, I didn't do that in the voice, but, yeah, that's very convenient. Yeah, 2:30, the time of death. So you could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. Yes, it's possible. Time-wise, yes. He's staying silent, though. I have to press about this, too? Hold on. So that happened at 2 p.m. Crime scene from 2:15. Well, I guess that contradicts that, so they're gonna use that at some point. I don't know what I can use against him. I don't know what I can press him on. Like I've pressed on everything. I've even pressed on that. Like is there anything specifically contradicting it? Pierced, okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at. Hold on. Gate, dressing room, Studio 1, Studio 2, employee area, okay. I don't know. I'm really stumped because there isn't much to go off of. It's only 15 minutes. It's only 13 days. Did he have that, though? I don't have anything for this. Do I just throw the gun? Like, just figure out what I can do? Because, like, the first part said something about 2:30, but it didn't say it in the actual thing. I'll just... Yeah, no, didn't work. Yep, no, it didn't work. There's nothing. I don't know what it is. Oh, we took a break. Okay, I'm also gonna save here because I'm probably gonna lose all my lives beforehand. I don't know what's next. We took a break, but it was only 15 minutes. Do I just keep... I don't know. I'm gonna repress again, I guess. What are we doing? Eating. Okay, yeah, he didn't say... But I can't press this again? What time? Yeah, that is the time of death. But what am I supposed to do? It is, though. Sure. I don't know. I don't want to be looking up too much, stuff for this. Because there's no point in me looking it up, because I could get spoilers and stuff, but... There isn't any information to go off of, because I literally pressed everything. Yeah, there's nothing in there. I was able to go to Studio 1 at that time. But he said 2:30, and then this says 2:15. So this proves he wouldn't be able to. Did I give something away? Don't tell me I gave something away. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how it was done. I'm literally like taking everything off. So I think I'm just gonna have to use every piece of evidence on everything and see if it works. Because yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to just present something random. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, no. Should I look this up? Like, because I suppose I am on the wrong track because I don't know. I just know that, like, it's not him, but not enough time for someone to say commit murder. But I don't have evidence of T-bone steaks at all, like you would think. But it doesn't say anything about run-throughs, so I can't give this. Block the path. It doesn't make sense at all, because he said to, but it doesn't say that either. So... But if it's not on here... No, that would just... I'm lost. Sorry, I'm lost. I gotta do something. I gotta actually figure out what I'm doing. How do I do this? Oh. So, I realized something's wrong at some point, and I think I might have to restart the trial. When I looked it up, I was kind of fucked from the get-go. Oh dear lord, because I don't know. Might have to, I'm not sure. Why is that? Oh no! I was supposed to press this again? Oh, I thought I pressed it. Oh, did I not press this? No, I thought I had to restart the trial. No, I didn't. I didn't. Oh dear lord. So I'm just dumb. I thought I pressed that already. Okay. Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? So did I have to press the first one, go through this, and then do it again? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. Thank you! Okay, I got somewhere. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright... Oh, God. Phoenix, this is crucial. Think about it before you give your answer. Claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1. With our evidence, no. But... I still... Like, I think we're doing that, yeah. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio at that time. Aha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. Okay, so I got past for... I'm sorry, I didn't realize that I had to do this in a very particular order, which sucked. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio head's mascot. Or whatever. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edward has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from stand. What? It's over? I don't think he did it, personally, but yeah. Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. You have another one. Wait, is it the kid? Who is the witness, Mr. Edgeworth? Who's the evidence? Yeah, who's the evidence? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order! I will have order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which you will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. I progressed! I'm so happy I at least progressed, because I was so stuck. I didn't know what to do. October 19th, 11 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. I want to do these voices with you. I'm sure you can do your own gameplay if that's okay. Like if you do it on your own streams and stuff. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. Guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up! If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. People in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. Was I wrong about this case, son? Okay, well, I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? Kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us, son. Be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai. Hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. October 19th, 11:15 a.m. District Courtroom number 4. It took an hour and 15 minutes. Like, we've already been in this room for an hour and we took a recess? Wow. Court is back in session for the trial, Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with this cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. Prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. See? I was right! Yeah, give him a stool, please, or something, yeah. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do.
Will you be There you go. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness?
What? Just 'cause you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around.
Cody, answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Atkins. I'm in 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
Gentle? He's being an ass to everyone else but the lady. Witness, Cody.
He's having trouble with this gentle thing.
You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the incident?
Got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day. I'm doing the same voices, I don't care. It's very similar to Mia. That's okay.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there?
Just, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, yep, talking that I didn't see. Very long day. Yeah.
Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he couldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible.
Wait, so you're just saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it at all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record.
There you go. We got something.
Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the incident.
Sweet. Witness account.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. Totally rocked! Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Sorry, wait. Didn't you just say he had it on him all the time? Okay, yeah, that's a contradiction, but we'll press it first before we put anything.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination, but be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child.
This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Yeah. Probably smarter than some, too. Okay, hold on. I am going through this kinda lost. I took him down. I'm definitely pressing this immediately. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went on. Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words, but be form. Yep, be form. Be a form. Easy for you to say. Can I take my last shot? Can I take the last shot and do it here? I don't regain anything back! So I'm just on 1 life now. Great. Cody, what you just said seems a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You're quite clear about that.
Huh?
Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right?
Mr. Wright, a word with you.
Oh, has he putting pressure on him too much? You're pretty gentle.
What is this?
Nope.
What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about?
With all the voices I do, then yeah. Delete that or ban him. I don't know how to do a lot of these things. But, yeah. There, I banned them. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know a lot of the moderation stuff here, but yeah. It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that?
I see.
Anyway, Cody, can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Oh, no, it's fine. I don't think you have the rights to do that on here anyway. I would have to give Maud and Aona to do that either. Probably only give it to my brother, though. Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. Oh, he's weaponizing that. Great. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? He's talking about you. Hello, Cody.
What? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? Got a problem with that? So, you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Well, why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Okay.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching.
So one of the things that I have in my evidence is his pictures of all the samurai fights. Wouldn't he want to include this one? It wouldn't be a perfect collection if he didn't. I know that sounds really dark, but be right.
Yeah, I had my camera with me. I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules.
I don't need to do the last part.
Is that all? Well, that was brief.
He gave me a brief testimony again. I don't like this.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
I think I might have something, though, for this. If I press everything. Yeah, I have my camera with me. Okay. I can take my eyes off it. Okay. So you're watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away, not even once?
No.
Okay, then tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
Steel Samurai goes for the bad guy. Bam. The bad guy attacked him first.
Yeah.
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you, a person. He was a person.
How was he dressed?
I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai.
I see. And what happened next? Bad guy stopped moving. I'll just press everything. Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
Yeah, how did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap! Something like that.
He's still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this? I want to press him harder, but I don't know if that's going to penalize me. Cody.
What?
Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Okay.
Yeah, so what?
Yet you missed the most important part. The murder weapon. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer uses samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. You missed the most important part, the killing blow. The box isn't even that high.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright! How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital?
That's the thing, Phoenix. I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody, see the climax of the fight. I know you. You can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't you watch the climax of the fight?
What do you mean he couldn't watch it? Do I have anything? He couldn't? I don't know. Maybe this? Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. I have to agree with...
Mr. Edgeworth. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have another explanation? We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan.
It's the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else, probably? Oh, so it's evidence! Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Something. Your Honor.
Do you have an explanation for this?
Show evidence, apparently. Your Honor, I have evidence.
Evidence?
Yes, Your Honor.
Why did Cody look away from the fight?
Why did he? It has to be one of these two. Oh, he started learning how to use it. Here's my proof.
What's that? That camera?
The witness stated that he recently received this camera.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation.
I'm aware of that too. Ah!
Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye.
Well, what's your problem, Pops? Got a thing for picking on little kids?
Passing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there, watching his hero, not take a picture. Right. Cody, there's only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct?
Yeah.
Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Yeah means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more.
Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? About why you didn't take a picture of the fight?
Welcome to the real world, kid. Aww. Poor boy. He's crying now. A photo.
Yeah, you're right, Pops. Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of a villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open up in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep.
I actually did the voice better at that time than I did any other time, in my opinion. But that's me.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright?
Not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. I wasn't really focusing on that. I was focusing more on how I did the voice. My bad. You're right, Pops. Okay, there's no point in pressing that. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain? What do you mean? So you did see the beginning of the fight.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything unusual?
I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange.
Moving strangely. So I held up my phone. Okay. Why couldn't you take a picture? We explained this.
A new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried.
One's been open time, so I missed I'll just press. The lens open. What do you see?
Well, a person on the ground. The Steel Samurai.
That's all that happened. Are you sure? That's all?
Yeah! I told you I didn't take a picture.
I would have once I got that lens open. Did you really not take a picture? Not even one. Sorry, kid. Yeah, you definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody! Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye?
How did you know?
I see through all your lies, Cody Atkins. It's one of my powers.
Wow.
This feels great.
Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody.
You can tell it's a game when they go like, hey, you know, you can put it back. You erased them?
Yeah.
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that?
You're becoming less and less cooperative. If you find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence, how can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. I know what it is. This contains photos of every victories in every battle the samurai has won. Why not that one? You wouldn't do that, would you? Cody!
What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh? Oh, right.
What was it you told me then?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. With Zam! I got 'em all. I never missed one. A perfect collection.
Oh, they're going through my point! Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album?
Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album?
It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of photos of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won.
I see.
Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Those would have been the last, too.
Order! Mr. Wright! Let me get some water quick. Holy shit.
Ooh, yummy water. Anyway.
Have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album.
Exactly my point, Your Honor. No way. Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Yeah, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy ever erase the photos he took?
What? The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's the only one that works. Can think of only one reason, Your Honor. That would make sense why it's not there. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos.
You mean the Steel Samurai lost?
Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses anyone! Ever!
Your Honor, the witnesses revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Phoenix, this makes sense to me. Do you have evidence for this? Yet to admit that he saw... What? Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth.
Order! I will have order! Witness! I mean, Cody! Is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw.
I'm not crying like that. Sorry. Nope. Not doing that. Not in that voice. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right?
Okay! You're right! The Steel Samurai fell down! Then he didn't move!
Oh my god! I can't do that.
Order!
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. But according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell! Oh my god, you're trying to change voices so fast.
Mr. Wright, what's going on?
Apparently we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? I mean, that one's correct. This is what we're trying to get at. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai! I mean, it isn't in the show, but yeah.
Order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jackhammer?
That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury.
But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already?
That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony?
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the station before I got back to the guard station. He already got to the studio. Yep, I did that correctly.
Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume.
But why would the victim do such a thing?
I don't know.
I get it.
Huh?
I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops!
Huh? Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Dad? You mean picture?
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera.
You figured it out. What? Show us quick.
No way, man, if you're gonna look at me like that.
No. Jesus Christ, I can't do it like that. Here. This is it.
Studio 2. You can see the bottom of the 2 there.
Well, looking at this, it's a little hard to say. I'm afraid it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright?
I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence.
I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix. Yeah, what? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. But what? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please?
Certainly. I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Find the inconsistency in the photo. I know what it is! Let me do it! It's right here. Please. Your Honor, look at this.
I see. A gate.
May I draw your attention to the number on that gate?
The number? Yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2.
Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Oh my god. So it can be someone in Studio 2! My theory is correct! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees where I'm getting at. But that's impossible!
Eh? What's this all about?
Are we all Canadians here?
Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court.
Dumbass. Use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the scene of murder? It does not say 1 on the gate in that photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Where it took place. We have the... Oh, shit. Yeah, I have to press a different button. Maybe... There is that bent fence pole. It would make the same... It would make the same hole as a sphere, would it not? Here at Studio 2.
I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo.
Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path was blocked. The path to the trailer was blocked.
So we have heard.
The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time.
Yes, I suppose that would be the case.
Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. I told you this kid would be the answer to this shit. Anyway, as you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime.
Order! Order!
The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbeg, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. Bold claim. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Hey. Oh, do you have proof? Do you have proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume? Is it this? Is it this? Is sleeping pills? I have proof. You do?
You do, Mr. Wright?
Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. It's a stretch. It's a stretch. This is it.
An empty medicine bottle?
I found this on the table in the employee area. Same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills?
The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. So, wait, if I have this straight, Mr. Hammer, was he trying to commit a murder? Wait, what?
Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it.
Your Honor, I have an idea. You can test his blood now, no. Fingerprint the bottle.
An idea? Very well, let's hear it.
I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. My claim is true. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle.
I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of this bottle.
And your bottle given to the judge.
This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Kodiak testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jackhammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him, and why? Find the answers for me tomorrow. Cartoon Network.
Oh, that's a lot of homework.
Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
As you say, Your Honor.
This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension.
Yeah, I think you can only do 3 days anyway.
Very well. Court is adjourned.
I think. I'm not sure if that's like a legal thing or what, but I heard something about it at one point though. Not sure, but yeah. October 19th, 2:47 p.m. Holy fuck! Apparently we're in that courtroom for like, what, 10 to almost 5 hours? Holy shit! District Court, defendant lobby number 1. Phew, that was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during that trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Of course, we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. To be continued! Of course, I end all of these with to be continued because, yes, we always do that. Anyway, save your progress up to this point. Yeah, I hope I do that. So, I'm assuming for this episode, there's gonna be 2 more, there's gonna be like, 2 more videos that do with this because there's gonna be an investigation and another trial. My suspicion is on D. Vasquez fully. Like, she was just so, like, how do I put this? She was so heavy set on not talking to us, being a fucking bitch beforehand. And now that it's, like, known that she could have committed the murder, like, her and Salmonella were in the same place where it could have happened. Also, too, I don't have an evidence at all, but there was, that one fence that was bent weird. Maybe they're pierced on that. It was a metal fence that got bent. Maybe something to do with that. Not sure if that's related, but just felt a little weird, in my opinion. But yeah, and then I think the sphere was a cover-up. By the looks of it, I'm thinking at least, that Jack Hammer was trying to get something from, like, one of the directors. I think D. Vasquez is one of the top people as well. So, I don't know. I think it has something to do with that, something to do with her, and whatever. So, yeah, I don't know exactly. That is my suspicion right now, though. I think it's D. Vasquez. I think Jack Hammer had something planned, and it got twisted on his head. But that is my theory. I don't know. But yeah, and then, so 2 more gameplays, and I'll be doing episode 4. I keep thinking chapter 4. I used to play Bendy the Ink Machine back then, but anyway, I will be heading off. This will be posted on YouTube and on highlights here on Twitch as well. Cross-posted because we love that, just in case. And yeah, thank you for those who joined, and I'll see you hopefully this Sunday. I might be a little late. I do work a little later, so just keep in mind. But I should be able to work with that, hopefully. But if I'm a little later, that's okay. It'll probably be like 11 p.m. CST instead. But we work with what we have. But anyway, thanks for stopping by, and bye-bye.